Hello, we're live. Yeah, we're live. I'm just gonna check. Yeah, we're live. If everything is alright. Oh yeah, everything is alright because I can hear myself. That's not normal. Get out of here. Look at this guy. What's it called now? Stream botting himself. His view boosting himself. Wow, what a scoundrel. What a bastard. Get out of here, I don't need this. Well, I would like to see that it's working. Actually, what do I sound like? Does that sound good? I would like to see that it's working. It sounds totally fine to me. It sounds good. I think I might be quite loud even. Quite loud even, aren't I? I think I might be quite loud even. Quite loud even, am I? Even. Hello. Hello there. Welcome. Welcome to the stream, Hipper. Nice to see you. Playing Gary 3 today. I did actually find this other silly game, which you could do a bit of at some point, maybe at the end of the stream. Has anyone seen Terms and Conditions? I think it might take us literally like 10 minutes to do. So I think it's a week I can do at the very end, maybe. Because I think it can't take more than like 20 minutes, I think. So might just like do a bit of extra stream, just for fun. Bleh. Hope everyone's doing very well today. Ooh, I wanna not continue today. I wanna load because last time I made a choice which I was like, meh. I don't want that. I don't want that after all, meh. Because one of the choices was to clear rubble in the armory, and after the fact I was like, that sword you got me there, that blows. So I don't even want it. I don't even need a friggin' sword. Get it out of here. So I think I might just like repair the wall instead of clearing the rubble. Just in case, repairing the wall is actually important for any other reason than making it easier. I kind of have a feeling that repairing the wall isn't actually going to be a huge impact on the whole mission. But just in case. That's why I was like, I'll take the sword, because this game is already pretty easy, right? So I don't actually need to make the game easier for myself. But it would be this one, right? Yeah, save these in quick succession afterwards, so it would be this one, I think. Have a look.
Geralt found Ciri at last, on the Isle of Mists where the Elven Mage had concealed her. There was no time to rejoice, for the wild hunt descended on them. They fled.
I don't think it looked a thing like that, honestly, that isle.
Where their friends awaited.
Also, I didn't look like a thing like that at all either. This image is wrong. That Ciri doesn't have a blue shirt. She's never had a blue shirt in her life. I made sure of it as Gary dad. Also, that's not my haircut. Actually, it might be. It could actually be my haircut. It's close enough. Hello. Hello. Oh, no, I'm not using mouse and keyboard. That's ridiculous. Also, this is the wrong save. Hang on. Whoop, boop, 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 boop. Whoa, what is that noise? Oh, it's that game I was talking about earlier. I'm just gonna close that. Whoop. Hang on. Better close this as well. No, one second. I didn't think it was gonna make any noise, that's why I put it in the background. I'm gonna delete that quickly, just in case. There we go. Aha! Hi. Is it this one? Hopefully the loading's not too long while I find the correct save here. I don't think this game lets you like name your saves, which is usually what I do to make it helpful for me to do these things. Just time isn't enough, especially when I drop this many random saves. I just have like a twitch, you know, like when I'm not pressing anything, I may as well just be pressing my F5 to quick save, right? At worst, it's just gonna put us somewhere in Cameron, I think. Yeah, okay. We're here. We're here.
Yen, you know the Wild Hunt better than anyone else. Tell us about the magic they use.
I think this is literally like right before where I was earlier. I think it would be nice to... Oh, I did an imagery management after this as well. God damn it. It's this one. That's a save. Let's hope anyway. God damn it. If this isn't the same, I'm just gonna use this one. I'm just gonna go ahead with this one. 3 times a charm. I get 2 mulligans, no matter what this third sword is. I'll take it. I'm just giving everyone time to pile on in the stream anyway. Because a lot another reason why I thought it'd be nice to start with this sequence here, just because we can be there we go. We can get a bit of context for what the stream is going to be about, right?
Get everybody together. Time to talk.
Oh no, I should have replaced my bow. Well, it's fine. You only really need a bow for, like, diving. Yep, this castle is a piece of shit, Gary, you're right. Maybe at some point they should, like, trains and masons instead of swordsmen, you know? Fix this place up.
Soon. They're coming for Ciri. Want to take her. We'll stop them.
How do you even know the hunt will show?
They always know where I teleport to, and they move from place to place in an instant.
So what's our plan?
There aren't many of us, but I'd trust any of you with my life. Work together and we'll defeat the hunt. When they
There's a
attack,
couple here I
you'll
wouldn't
force
trust with my
the magic
life.
Shield. Hunt will be forced to land outside the walls.
If they're dispersed out in the woods, we could hunt down small groups of riders.
Got our first volunteer for the hunting party. I'm the second.
Count me in too. Always believed attack is the best defense.
God, you sound ridiculous.
Hunt will try to
He's got such a
penetrate
wacky
into the fortress
voice.
through navigator portals. I can do nothing against this kind of magic, so you'll need to find and close as many as you can while hunting in the woods.
Lambert will make us dimeridium bombs. Remember the formula?
Of course.
Excellent.
Course
Erwin
not.
should work on the portals as well. I shall also give you each an amulet. Snap them in half and you'll become invisible, at least while you remain still or move slowly. Move abruptly, engage any foes, clash with them, and they will see you. Apart from that, they will be able to hear you and smell you. If you come across a
Oh my
large
god,
unit,
that was a lot of instructions. Something with Uden and amulets and invisibility. Okay.
I'll look for your signal. As soon as I see it,
I feel like
I'll
I'm in an MGS debrief right now. That's something that really bothered me in like MGS 4 is that they gave you like so much information in like so quickly, and they wouldn't really like tell you about that stuff like during the game.
Remember, there's only a few of us. We have to help each other, work together. If anything goes wrong and the hunt puts us on the defensive, we pull back, make a stand at the gates of the fortress. The inner courtyard is our last line of defense. If we don't stop them there, we're doomed.
High frame rates and high win rates is true. It's true. Did you know that
Ciri's most important in
if you
all
have
this.
60 frames and you go up to 120, you get twice as many win rates? It's true.
What do I do?
stay inside the keep. If they break
Only with
through
AMD
inside,
though.
We'll all converge to help you.
Out of the question. I can look after myself.
No one doubts that, child. But remember the most important moment when hunting a monster.
Identifying ogles?
Wait for an opportunity.
To identify the monster.
After the council, I'll give you an amulet. If you use it, a ball of fire will land where you're standing, just in case.
Just in case. I guess that's like a suicide amulet. It's instead of like a one bullet revolver.
Some trapping pits, blue stripe style.
Meaning?
Deep as the dark abyss, bottoms bristling with sharpened stakes.
I brought this Mahakaman mix. Flammable as bone-dry saltpeter and ploughing sticks to everything. We fill some barrels, stack them in a narrow passage, and fire them up at an opportune moment.
He loves Mahakaman, doesn't he? That guy. I feel like every other word he says is Mahakaman.
Open cracks in the earth, create explosions. I would need to prepare, though.
I think I'll be really good at white dude crosswords.
Got limited resources and even less time. We ought to decide what kind of weaponry will be most useful against the hunt.
Absolutely. We need to assign one type of weaponry each to the lab and workshop.
I've been seeing like the collage of white dudes in games from like the last decade, and I think you can identify like at least 2/3 of them without even playing a lot of the games. Especially because like in that collage, they tend to have like a lot of the same dudes, dudes from the same games. So I'd easily be able to be like, oh, 4 of those are just from Gears of War. I don't know the names, but I know they're Gears of War guys. A lot of them you can tell from the style. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about, yeah.
Who needs access to the lab?
I started brewing some potions. Like to finish, if you don't mind.
I could prepare more of those witcher's traps, but I'd need all the lab equipment.
I'll just take the witch's traps so I don't have to use them, right?
There aren't many of us.
Because I'm terrible using potions.
Let's talk about the workshop. Been wanting to fix that breach in the wall, but we'll need the same tools to clear the rubble from the armory.
Just fix up the wall.
Haven't you
Last time you gave me a really shoddy sword, so I don't want to.
There's some excellent swords in there. Swords we could use.
Yeah, the battlefield cover arts are very identifiable.
They come through there, the siege will be over awfully quick.
That's how I could identify someone like Booker DeWitt from Bioshock Infinite as well, because I've just seen that cover art so many times. Because, like at a certain point in time, like some cover arts for games got like really famous. You just see them everywhere, right? I guess that was like advertising. I'm not sure, but I just sort of knew the pose and the gun, like without him looking like distinguishable. I just knew the box art. Patch up the wall.
Fixing the breach in the wall's a priority.
We won't have time to do much else. Everything settled?
Yes, settled. We don't have much time, so let's get to work.
Yeah, I don't know how I know that guy's name. Just sort of remembered, I guess.
That should push the opposing force into the woods, where Lambert, Geralt, and Letha will be.
That's why I think I'd be good at white guy bingo.
Close the navigator's portals. Stop as many warriors as possible from entering the fortress. Triss will be waiting for their signal, then give the riders hell.
I'm better at like sound effect bingo though. That's my specialty.
If anything goes wrong, we abandon the outer courtyard, pull back to the keep.
Like if you play a sound effect for me, I can identify it in every product that's been before. That's not true,
remember,
but something like that.
Get his hands on Ciri. That's most important. Let's look at the map of the fortress, figure out the details.
I am like a little bit good with names. That's surprising, actually. Like I've been playing Seven Wonders, like it's like a board game, like a Civ board game.
Something important.
Don't think about it.
Oh, never mind. Got in.
What's ready?
Haven't had much time to prepare, so not much, honestly.
I'm exposing you all to danger, unnecessarily.
You worry too much. Wipe that frown off your face, we'll make it.
You'll be fine! Just ghosts. Don't worry.
I'll saddle the horses. Come once you're ready to head into the woods.
Taking Letha with us.
You know my opinion.
He's a villain from Witcher 2. That's his opinion. He's got a wacky voice. That's my opinion. No, yeah, I've been playing Seven Wonders, and the game has like leaders. He's got like leader cards, and a lot of them are just like guys with hard names for me. but somehow I can like actually remember all of their abilities and names, and there's like maybe 100 of them. Like from memory, I'll know that like Imhotep reduces your wonder cost by 1. I think I might have thought about booking of it recently, because there was a bit of there's been a bit of cop discourse recently, right? And I think Booker was, and Bioshock Infinite was mentioned because I think he's actually a Pinkerton, right? Which is like a it's like a goon squad. It's like a proto police force in America that was basically like a goon squad, kind of tied to like slavery, right? I think they literally actually were called goon squads, by the way. Yeah. Like if I want to have any sort of force, you know, you better name it after some sort of goon. That'll make sure everyone knows I'm a good guy. In fact, my group here defending Cameron with a goon force. The Battlefield cover arts, they're all the same color scheme, right? It's like very easy to identify like 3 and 4 at least. Because they're very blue and orange.
Woods, now.
They're orange. And I think 5 is the one that made everyone mad, so there was a lot of discourse around it, so it's easy to remember that way. Oh yeah, yeah. You gotta be one that recognizes the character, and 2, someone that actually played a friggin' single-player campaign in a modern Battlefield game. That's just one too many staffs. Greedy. Bet we'll see Triss without any staff in a second. Yep. She fucking stole it, dude. Yeah, I think Tactics is one of those like old, really unforgiving tactics games in the same vein of like XCOM, right? Like old XCOM is ridiculous. It's so unfair. Like Tactics as a genre is very, very hard and unforgiving. Yeah, she only needs one staff, and that's us working for her. You know what? From this perspective, this place is pretty cozy. I think I'm wrong about this place being the place in Witcher 1 though, because it doesn't...
have to thank Yen once this is
the
all
locale
over.
doesn't look anything
That
like it,
spell.
right?
Really
It just kind of looks familiar.
Invisibility. Hounds could sniff you out, so don't get too close. And you'll be
It does start in
as soon
Kimon.
as you
Okay,
start fighting.
okay, it's just a different looking area. Gotcha.
He always talk this much.
Only when he's nervous.
Oh.
Good luck with these bombs, by the way.
I love everyone's fucking invisibility models, man. What the hell? They look like Ubisoft models.
The rifts said the sign could seal them.
They're here. Time to say hello.
Because of like the eyeballs, you know?
Element of surprise is key. Stay hidden. Give Triss a chance to show them what she can do. Then we'll hit him.
Like,
Mean to say Marigold can conjure up more than a cloud of butterflies.
Lots more.
no, it's with the Ubisoft models, right? You can see inside the faces. It just isn't right. It's wrong. It's very not right. Ooh.
Love these moments.
You can hang out with Triss in a booba shirt and fight monsters or something. Yeah. Doesn't Witcher 1 start with like a gang? Like some cultists or something? Wizards? I think it's like bandits that invade Camoran. And then there's like a wizard in like the basement. And then the wizard like teleports out with Triss or something, right?
Not that I don't trust this invisibility shit, but we should keep our distance from those creatures.
Okay, sure. Oh no, it's got invisibility spotting rings. An illusion. What are we hiding? Maybe this way. Oh my god. Almost. I thought maybe you could actually get up there, Gary. Can it jump? There we go. You don't need to jump. Just walk up. And... No, Gary! And... Lambert, really? You're really showing that you don't know shit about the Meritium bombs right now, man. Gary doesn't either. Do you hit hitting bombs as well? Looks like it. Maybe I didn't need to kill these guys. Oh no, it says kill the wild warriors near the right portal in forest, right? That's why kind of what I looked at and why I engaged these guys. I'm not sure if I had to go on these guys. Oh, silver sword. I figured these were like humanoid guys, so the steel sword would be fine. But I guess silver sword is just for anything that's from another plane than ours. If anything is kind of weird, if anything is an alien, silver sword is right for a job. Lever's my personal candidate for worst accent of all time. He sounds like a... I don't know what he's doing. To me, he kind of sounds like a non-English speaker doing a Texan accent, like a southern accent. He's trying to do that. But it might actually be that, and I'll have egg on my face, I don't know. But that kind of sounds like what he's trying to do, right? It's like a cowboy witcher. I think that's what he's trying to do, but like, it just sounds odd. Something's not quite right. It doesn't sound like a cowboy. He's doing an impression of an American doing an impression of a badass. Yeah. Hence me getting a cowboy vibe, I guess. Because it kind of sounds like he's rootin' and tootin'. But he's forgotten his coda, because most importantly, he's not being kind. It's bad. Please? Fire? Thank you. You can't cast fire? I'm not allowed to cast fire. I'm banned. I'm prohibited from being Oh, there we go, thank you. He just wouldn't let me cast fire for the longest time. I was like, oh, I made a mistake being Magical Gary then, because I've been banned from the league. The school of Magic Gary has disbarred me. Oh, speaking of aliens, has anyone seen any of the news? I've heard about the news, but I haven't like looked at it because it's aliens. So it sounds really daft to me. So I haven't wanted to put any energy into it.
And the end of bread.
Oh, thank you. I give it a follow. Cheers. But aliens. Apparently there was like a 60 minutes thing about aliens, right? Does anyone know what the deal with that is? Apparently there's like news from is it the Pentagon?
Geralt?
No, not Geralt. Aliens. They're gonna release like news about aliens this month, right? Or is it next month? Part of me is just like, nah, dude. It's the same bullshit. It's definitely gonna be a bunch of nothing. So I haven't really cared about it at all.
Problem solved.
I kind of just wait for it to all pile up so I can look at all the crazy people, you know? That's what's most fun to me.
Come here. Look, they're regrouping.
I don't like the eyes, man. The big old eyeballs inside of them.
Name's Imlerith. I remember him from back when I rode with the hunt.
Damn it. Spell's waning. We're becoming visible.
We're gonna try to kill him.
Too risky.
Pansy.
Could have killed him with that. Shot a big fireball gun at him.
Shit.
Ah, poop. Shouldn't have trusted her. She didn't have a staff. Yennefer stole her staff. There was nothing she could have done. Oh. Silly. Well, I guess I see how this plan is gonna fail then.
You were meant to wait inside.
Yeah, oops. About that. I want to fight you, that's what she would say.
To sit idle while you risk your lives for me.
Back inside!
No! Geralt gave the signal from the woods and Triss hasn't cast the spell.
Damn it. Alright, run to her.
Listen to her, she's not using an inside voice. Clearly she wants to be outside. See, Garrett, that's how it's supposed to be done. Just put a knife on them and they die. No need to worry. No need to shoot the flare gun. Clearly, what we should have done is just brought Zoltan. Oh, magic projectiles. Wait, really? Oh, right, we have the manulet, right? Oh, right. Yeah, because, oh my god, please game. Because Triss gave us the fireball thing, and I guess we can use that offensively if you'd like to. So like, something like this? No? Like this? Oh, there we go. Think with the pointy end, yeah, that's how we do it. Just get a pointy amulet and just rub it on them.
Hold on, Triss!
Oh, Triss is just lazy.
No!
That was going on. And she could be casting a spell right now, but she just doesn't feel like killing these guys. Wants freaking Ciri to do it for her. How do you use my spells? Ah, there we go. It's been a while since I played a Ciri, so I kind of forgot the button prompts. Part of me feels like we're going to be playing a lot of Ciri at some point, though, right? I don't know if I'm right, but I kind of have a feeling that Ciri might be involved in all the DLCs, no? I haven't seen that yet, no. No. Triss also makes shields. This is all Geralt. Whenever someone says Geralt, my mind is actually autocorrecting to Gary. So I say both at the same time. It's like really winding me up. DLC is all Gary all the time. As it should be. Yeah, okay, great. That's good. Gary really does just fight with only pirouettes, doesn't he? Oh, the canonicity of Triss. Okay, all she does is cast fireballs. Gotcha. Well, you forgot to say she also exists. That's part of her canon. She's very real.
Head back.
I wonder, did they actually directly translate Marigold's surname as well? Or has it gotten the same treatment as like Dandelion did? Because he's Buttercup, right, in Polish? What about Marigold? Is she like Dandelion actually in Polish, but now she's Marigold? I'm really hoping there's some sort of like Street Fighter, like Vega Balrog sort of a situation there. With Dandelion and Triss.
Large detachment approaching from the woods. We need to close the gate before they get inside.
Why is the game insisting I talk with these Wild Hunt guys? Listen, okay, we're fighting here, but let's chill out. You know, it doesn't have to be this way. You could just be the wild foragers, right? Let's talk this over. I didn't realize I was expecting to talky Gary. Diplomatic Gary. Okay, how do I use these cracks? Or do I? Because these are trapped, right? That's a trap at least, I think now. I guess these guys are allowed to put down traps in this game, but I'm not anymore. I've been banned from using traps. I guess I was really bad at it in Witcher 2, so they decided that Gary isn't allowed to it anymore until he goes to trap deployment school. To be fair, I don't think I was bad at using them before, I just didn't use them. Like the traps in Witcher 2, they were kind of like grenades that were like a bit more annoying to use, right? Wait, am I supposed to? Oh, I'm supposed to do something right now. Dude, you know what this reminds me of? Did anyone play the classic PS2 era Lord of the Rings games by EA? They were so good. They were beautiful games. And this is reminding me a lot of that right now. It's sending me. I figured it would be casting spells, not bonking things into stick. You could have shut the gates.
La da na.
Boo, door! Don't like door, hate it! I think you might need a bigger ram than that, dude. Look, it was definitely worth sleeping with her. I guess I saved Lambert.
That was amazing.
All I had to do was maybe keep another potential mass murderer, maybe, question mark, in his world, or at least like some sort of horrible weapons merchant. Because she was trying to sell like some horrible plague to a king, right? I think that's what what her task was.
We gotta pull back. Yennefer's strength is waning.
Her original name is Ranunkul. Oh, hang on, I'm freaking dying! I'm reading, but I'm dying at the same time. No! I didn't see my health deplete. Oops. It's hard to see UI elements while you're shitposting in chat. I have to close the gate again? Now he's really sending me back to Lord of the Rings on the PS2. Listen, dude, I've had enough of this fighting you over and over. I'm just gonna run and shut the gate is the thing. So I don't think I have to fight you. Rankle, which didn't change. I tried to translate it, changing it. Fair enough. So Marigold might be just like that might actually be a name. Someone decided everyone should be having more animal, not animal, flower names in this. Also, this guy is freaking loud, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's like ruining my audio balance right now.
Lambert, damn it! Stay with us! We gotta pull back! Yennefer's strength is waning!
Ah, I see, okay. So Yennefer's shield is waning, so it's getting cold in it. I didn't really realize it was that cold. I thought it was just like an aesthetics of the wind. Oh, okay, so he did want to shoot the crossbow bolt at the wall. Because last time I was like, oh my god, Lambert, why are you testing the crossbow bolt? Not like your ballista bolt against like your castle. It didn't work as well. Okay, cool. How convenient. I do like casting Uden. Oh wow, works really well. You just cast it right next to it. Bob's uncle. Ow, I'm a fan. Speaking of mages, both my white mage and my black mage were about to permadie in the last fight until the enemy decided to cloth dump and then bounce from the fight, effectively surrendering. Oh, that's always the best, man. That's always the best. That's also one of the big appeals of like tactics games. I feel is that you do have like really close encounters like that. I tried to close his portals, but they just shut every time I go next to them. They're like really shy, I guess. And now I've like aggroed a lot of enemies. Oops. This one. Ranculus is actually a genus of flower. Ah, okay, gotcha. Is it perhaps the same genus that marigold belongs to? It would make a lot of sense. Ow. I really wish I could put down more fun designs. But I can't, can I? I think I've extended how long they last, but I can only have one. Buttercups, spearworts, and water crowfoot. It includes...
Yes, thanks.
Yeah, skied.
Things were looking
apparently.
shaky.
Okay.
We had to fall back. They
How
tried
about
to get
that?
in through
That's
the main
good.
gate. I'm afraid they could succeed next time.
What's with Eskel? We have to retreat. He's in trouble. I'm going to help him. Remember the stone I gave you.
I would like to play a tactics game soon as well. The one I'd like to play is Fire Emblem. I would like to try that. But because it's on the Switch, the one I want to play, I might just play like an old tactics games, because that sounds like it'd be quite a lot more convenient for me to play right now. You know, considering the whole I don't have a debit card right now situation, I can't purchase goods or services right now. God damn it, dude. Dennis, hello. Welcome. I hope you're well today. Bonk. Just bonking, it doesn't look like it would hurt that badly. They're magical bonks though. It might look like it's hitting him with a lantern, but it hurts real bad. Feels like gas paints every time it hits him, dude. It's nice of a cast to have some Bruce Lee style manners for fighting. You know, one at a time, line up. FF Tactics, is that the original one? Is that like the first one? Is that a GBA game, or is it a SNES? I'm a little bit unfamiliar with that series. Oh, hello. PS1, PSP, okay. They are really cool games though. I really appreciate like the art and music of those games, even though I haven't played them.
Saved yours then.
Can I stop being on fire, please? I guess I haven't... Oh my god, I guess I haven't taught anyone about stop, drop and roll back in train times. Or carriage times, I guess. What would be your mode of transportation during these times?
We have to open the gate for them.
PSP is the version I'm playing, Water Lions. Ah, that one, okay. I've heard about Water Lions. Dude, there are some tactics games which have insane like titles. Like, I think people really like Tactics Ogre. Is that what it's called? Is it? I think there's a game called like Tactics Ogre. Let's Fight in Love or something. No, it's something like that. It's not quite like Japanese fighting game title territory, but it's like pretty ridiculous.
Have to open the gate for them.
Oh, so much gate opening, jeez. Esker can open a gate. He has spec into 2 arms.
Eskel's open the gate. We can retreat beyond it. Fall back.
Yeah, GBA I think is a pretty big platform for those games, I think.
Too late now.
You know, sprites sort of walking in place is an ideal platform on the GBA, you know?
They're coming in through the gaps. Time iridium bombs. You'll find more in the crates by the wall.
Frag grenades. Oh, I thought we were just mentioning grenades. Okay, never mind.
I must form a circle of vitality.
I would have jeweled you on my knowledge of grenades, but I don't know grenades very well either, actually. Very bad at grenades. No, keep running. Wait, what? There's no portal here? Oh, I guess that's a portal there, right? Yeah, it is. The portals, you know, I don't need to close them though. They just close on their own. They're so shy. Tactics Ogre, FF Tactics Advance, Fire Emblem, Advance Wars. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. There's a lot in the GBA, man. That's why I was maybe thinking that Tactics did debut on the GBA, or perhaps the SNES, or some sort of Nintendo platform at least. Lightning Bolt. But PSO makes sense as well.
The wall, stop them!
Zoop. That enough? Oh, there's one over there. I see it. That's enough though. I love that during all this, Kira Met is still just an alchemy vendor on the map. And just see like a bottle, like just running around. Yeah, there it is it? Game just has not recategorized that from a vendor. She's still just vending out there. She's actually a potion seller on the battle right now. That's why the potion seller is so hesitant to give potions to the knight, because potion seller is going to battle himself. That's why it has no respect for knights. Because he respects knights when they can do anything that he can't. Did Square making exclusive games for the PS1 was like the biggest fucking get for Sony, dude. Holy shit. Can you like imagine how many consoles Square shipped for Sony?
Come.
Where is he?
It makes a big difference as well, because Square used to just make Nintendo games. Like a lot of really good Nintendo games. So them going for Sony with FF7 was like a massive deal. Oh no, turns out leaving Kemoran was a bad plan, Siri. Oops, who could have foreseen this? Oh my god, it's General Babyface. I think his stand is about, not his stand, his persona is about to awaken back there as well.
Impractical.
Oh my god! His baby face!
Siri, no! I forbid you!
That is a 3D modeled face. It most certainly is, for sure.
You always were an unruly child.
Oh my god, he's got big yowie hands.
Now fly!
Thank you. I like you a lot better this way. She's doing the thing. I remember this when I saw the show. She can scream and they don't like it or something. I don't really know what this is. I thought she was like a banshee or something. Man, too bad Yennefer doesn't have like a megaphone spell or something. That'd be really good right now. Like a real good plan would have been just to make a bunch of megascopes all around this area, right? Just televise her screaming. Maybe a bunch of strings and tin cans. Siri's getting upset. How many layers of irony are you on, dude? That guy be sucking. Yeah, FF7 to 9, Megan Story Tic Tacs, Xenogears, Parasite Eve, Legend of Mana, Chrono Cross. And all these are classics and like great games, with the possible exception of Chrono Cross, which I think some people like, but isn't a favorite among serious purists, I don't think. But like, they just kept churning out like classics on the PS1. Like really, really, really good games. FF8 as well is a bit disputable, but like it's pretty good back in the day. I don't think you can argue with Xenogears, Parasite Eve, Legend of Mana, 7 and 9 though. That's a Vegan story already? Tactics. If only he had those wrist guards on his neck. You should have been more into the metal aesthetic and they would have been fine, dude. Score! Extra sword! Gonna be the free sword, Gary, now. Nah, it's sort of shit, I'm leaving it behind. Don't need it.
I was too late to help him.
It's not your fault.
I should not have fled here to Kermoren.
Well, you know, all things considered, we just lost a guy, you know?
Avallac'h is weak.
Could have been
but
worse.
Alive. Triss is tending to the others. I nearly killed you. Killed everyone.
Oops.
I can't cry. Don't know how.
You and me both, Gary. For once, her, like, her weird makeup might actually have a reason here. Oh my, it's so thick. She's like a raccoon, dude. It's so distracting. At least she might have an excuse here of like crying or something, you know, but like rest of the time it's so thick around the eyes. In train times, if you wanted eyeliner, it probably would look pretty heavy-handed. Do people even have mirrors? If you're like a peasant person, and your pride and joy of your house was like your bathtub, would you have a mirror? Like, did you have to apply that stuff blind? And like guess. I guess maybe you would need your cousin. You'd have to ask your cousin if it looked good, and they're like, "Yeah, dude, looks great. Maybe you should put on some more." Gary played it 10 years ago and she never washed it off. Yeah, he made it real thick because he was like, ah, shit. I know I'm gonna be a bad dad. I know I'm gonna be neglectful of you. I better just make it stick right now. So I won't have to do it again. That's what she wanted to avoid, perhaps. Yeah. That's the reason of the whole like bathhouse scene, why she didn't want to go to the sauna. And she was like, ah, shit, I'm gonna have to do the makeup again, and I have no dad.
Yourself. No Witcher's ever died in his own bed.
Yeah, I think Gary tries. Gary hasn't actually like tried to leave her a fake. It's just her that's been teleporting around doing bank heists by herself, right?
You. For you.
We all knew what we were signing up for.
Yes. And you saved me. For how long? A week? A month?
We'll hide you. Cover your tracks.
No. I will flee no more.
I don't think Gary even signed up to be a dad, right? He just sort of got hoisted on them. Like, oh, I guess I surprised everyone enough that I'm a dad now. Oops. Fuck. So, all things considering, yeah, rad dad. Yeah, probably.
Vafail. For those who remain.
Oh my god, those cheekbones. It's like Benedict Cumberbatch
Then we must hold
on that drug that like unlocks your brain's potential. Turns out your brain on 100% is just ultimate cheekbones.
Thanks for everything you did for me and Ciri.
May I be honest?
Lambert doesn't know shit about funerals.
Had I known what would happen here, I'd never have come anywhere near Kaer Morhen. I'm glad I could help, but I shall leave as soon as Lambert feels better.
Take care of yourselves, and thanks again for everything.
Literally the entire Witcher series is Ciri getting into trouble and Gary and trying to save her. Yeah, that does seem to be my impression. Yeah, that's all. Oh, he charred. Oh, can you imagine the smell right now? Hope they seasoned them well.
I'll remember your teachings always. And the sacrifice you made. Thank you.
Please. She was my ward, too. And the old should only ever stick around to help the young. You know, this hardly ends your struggle.
I know.
Whatever you aim to do now, remember you'll find souls willing to aid you in Skellige. Myself, Krach, his children.
Yeah, the guys in Skellige were pretty happy to just fight the Wild Hunt, right? They were just like, Dude, just like chill here. At our place, dude. We'll fight the ghost for you. Don't worry about it.
Thanks. I'll remember that.
I shall take another look at the wounded. But I'll need to go soon. I'll leave you some medicines.
Medicines, eh?
Go in hell, Thermian.
Till we meet again.
Thank you. Hopefully that'll relax us.
What's on your mind?
Kaer Morhen. Can't imagine this place without Vesemir. I'll head down the valley soon, then find somewhere else to winter next year.
I mean, is it fair to tell the guy to stay if Gary isn't even gonna stay? We're just gonna like run around the world still. I understand.
I get you.
Try my luck in Lormark. There's always work where there's war. After that, we'll see.
Till next time.
See you, Wolf.
Esco just wants to go on an interrail holiday right now, you know? Take a gap year. I understand that.
That was tough.
We managed.
Thanks for helping.
You're welcome.
What will you do now?
Probably head east, cross the mountains. After that, we'll see.
Farewell.
It's kind of tough to tell anyone to stay at Kaer Morhen, because that place is legitimately a dump, and there's like... I mean, it's a big castle, but like... there's nothing to do here.
So?
There's no one.
Tell me.
We're in the middle of nowhere.
I can say I've seen it all now.
I still don't believe everything that happened.
That doesn't mean much from a person that doesn't know how to put on a shirt.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for risking your lives for me.
Take care of the girl. Don't let anyone harm her.
Stay.
We're bound for Novigrad.
I'll wait for
Fight
this.
the next fight.
If you miss us, look for us at the camp.
Sure, okay. So there's an option for people who basically want every character they like in a video game to live in a big house, making small talk when they're not around. Isn't that like a Dragon Ball thing? Like, every character that's like a side character now just like chills out in like this big streamer house where they like talk about Goku doing cool things. They just what sometimes the camera just pans to them in a big streamer house and they're like, oh, these guys are still in the story and they're great. They're having a great time. They're still happy. Remember this guy?
There you are.
That's what they're doing at Kaer Morhen right now.
Sorry.
Thanks for your help.
I had a debt to pay.
Heading straight back to Skellige?
Wouldn't be right to tarry. War with the Black Ones won't wait. You can count on me, you know. Always.
Seems the way.
I know. Thanks.
You count on Yarma, but I couldn't count on, what's her face, could I? Cyril? Tyrion and Gary had a couple chance meetings, and because of a rights on them, so they believe one another to be each other's destinies. Gary adopted her when her home got fucked by Nilfgaard. Yeah. What's the place called again? Citra, right? She's still a vendor, but I can't buy anything from her.
Jirel can harness immense
does,
amounts
everyone.
of the power. Why has no one taught her to control this?
Actually, some did teach her.
Clearly to no effect.
No, I took the
Gladly
Zoltan first,
argue
right?
with you about this.
Ah, Chivame.
Come to see how I'm feeling.
Nah, I did miss Zoltan.
Bad.
That's good.
Son. Horrible about Vesemir. I know you were close.
Thanks. We were.
Listen, far be it from me to stick my beard, but it'll no scratch an itch. So don't take this the wrong way. I want to help, whatever you decide, but to my mind, we've got to counterattack. We've got to find the Hunt, Eredin, and charge at them both like a bull at a heifer.
Not that simple, unfortunately. We have no way of finding them. They find us easily. Can take us by surprise whenever they want.
Forgive me, Geralt, but that's the blathering of a man who clearly can't snap out of it after
Forgive me,
a tragic
Geralt,
loss.
but you're a
Drink it
big
off.
P word.
Sleep it off, whatever it takes.
Big wet P word, that's what you are,
Get yourself
Gary.
together and think things through.
I'll do that, Sultan.
All of those characters were aspirational martial artists or criminals basically had nothing to do once once they got power crept, or the heroes wouldn't let them do crimes anymore. So now just live with Masaroshi. Okay, gotcha. I have very limited knowledge of Dragon Ball. Most of what I know is I played a Warcraft 3 custom map in 2005, probably, maybe 2004. It was a game mode. We were around the world, and sometimes we got sent to hell, and we have to fight to get resurrected and fight other people again.
Now we must take Zirel from here, Haida, and then gather a greater force.
Anyone, everyone we could count on came here to Kaer Morhen.
Which is why we must seek the help of enemies. Magic is our best defense against the hunt. We need sorceresses, archmistresses of magic.
I know someone that knows a lot of wizards.
Many of the Lodge's members are dead. The rest are in hiding.
Philippa Eilhart, Margarita Loantil, and Fringilla Vigo are likely still.
Oh, I don't know her. She's very fringe.
And Ida? Think they'd agree?
I think they'll take convincing. Would you rather speak to Kira alone?
That would probably be best.
Don't trust the Lodge one bit, but doesn't seem like we have a choice.
Because we don't. I've made an agreement with the Emperor. In exchange for its help, the Lodge will be granted amnesty and find asylum in Nilfgaard. That will be our bargaining chip.
But so...
I wish to leave today to find the sorceresses. Will you help me?
Of course. Even got an idea where you could start.
Damn it! Again you planned without even asking what I think. I've had enough of this.
Well, you could have just joined us and you wouldn't have to deal with it.
I will not sit and twiddle my thumbs. I am sick of waiting, sick of hiding.
You wouldn't have this problem. I think the correct answer here is everyone just stares at her in silence. Until she's ashamed. And embarrassed. Let's make it real awkward. I think she got a message.
You can't expose yourself.
Am I a banner to be held aloft and kept from the enemy? That's how you treat me. None of you has the courage to face this threat. Yet we must kill them. Or sooner or later we will all die.
Ciri needs time.
True, but she also needs training. She must learn to control her abilities.
I just realized who it looks like. That reawakened a memory. Holy shit.
We'll stay here a while longer, then join you and Triss in Novigrad. Meet at Dandelion's Inn.
Come on, Yen. The sooner we leave, the better.
That elf. I think it looks like Esteban Winsmore. From like an ancient Second Life YouTube series. I think his name is Esteban Winsmore. It's some. If you look up Second Life's Esteban, I think you'll see him. Ah, 2 points! This isn't Gary's maintaining his swords. That's ridiculous.
It's not working, don't you see?
He would
Discouraged
never.
after a mere 8 attempts? Cyril,
How many times must I try?
Until they
as many
get
as
it.
it takes.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting anywhere.
We shall return to this later.
Didn't make it far first time out on the gauntlet either.
Geralt, please, not now. By comparison, the gauntlet was a walk in the park. But that's not the point.
What is?
Avalok says nothing will come of this until I stop thinking
Game
about
just took off my gloves again, didn't it?
But at the moment, I find it impossible to fill my head with kittens and vanilla pudding.
Vanilla pudding, pretty
Tell
good.
me, how do you do it?
What?
Always manage to pull yourself together. Focus. No matter what's happening.
Oh, you know me. I'm a head empty, no thought kind of guy, you know?
There's a certain ancient method. Vesemir taught it to me, and Barman taught it to him.
Will you take me into the mountains and make me drink hemlock?
Pocket sand.
The Skellige druids have used it for centuries. It always works.
He really did that. Got him. Owned.
You'll regret that.
Oh, it actually snowed. Never mind. I thought you fucking sanded her. It looked like sand. Oh!
Hey, that's cheating.
That's cheating. I don't even have gloves on right now. It's very cold. Oh, owned. Got him. Now to prove how good dad I am, I'm gonna crush you in a snowball fight. You have no chance, Ciri. I will destroy you in the snowball fight. Do 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 do. This fucking song, dude.
You'll regret that.
I should have specced into snowball fights before this one. Boop. The elf is gonna combine now. Esteban and Winspawn's gonna combine now. He's going like, oh my god, Ciri, you're doing it! Snowball throwing! That's what I've been trying to teach you this whole time! How to throw a snowball! And you're doing it! Look, you're natural! Gary's gonna smugly nod his head. Just very sage-like. You can't just throw snowballs, Gary. It's cheating against the rules. Gary! Speaking of cheating. You can't just throw the ball into the oblivion. Oh, Ciri, you can't just turn off the sun. That's definitely cheating. And bam! Right in the cooch. Gary!
You were right. That really works. Thanks.
Glad to be of service. So what now?
I'll go see where our dearest sage is.
It's right here. Do 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 do. The worst.
Geralt. Geralt. Wake up.
What? What's happening?
Get up. We must go. I've saddled the horses.
Ciri, it's the crack of dawn. Where do you want to go?
To Velen. Bald Mountain. But a few days till the Witch's Sabbath. And guess who's the guest of honor?
Man, this place is a big old castle, but it has no bedrooms, does it?
Dunno. Enlighten me.
Imlerith. We'll have no better chance to get him.
Where'd you get this idea? What's gotten into you?
I must avenge Vesemir. The Sabbath. It's the perfect opportunity. Imlerith will be drunk among his cohorts, caught up in the revelry. He'll not expect it.
Wait, is the Wild Hunt just like a bunch of guys? I thought it was like, you know, a force of nature. Is it just a bunch of like bros?
Why do I doubt Avalak's a fan of this idea?
Do you see him here? I left him a letter. We'll rejoin him in Novigrad. Come. We shall talk on the way.
The Wild Hunt are evil elves, okay.
Wait. Something I gotta tell you before we go. You know, the Emperor really wanted you found.
Yennefer mentioned something.
Wanted you to visit him.
Why would you tell me now?
I'd like my gold.
This could be your last chance to see your father.
Think I should go?
Ought to decide for yourself.
But I want your opinion. Should I go or not?
Oh. Nah. That's a big nah, right? That's a nah. Bzz. I think that's a nah.
You don't look good in black.
What do you mean?
Think he wants to meet you because he's missed you? As I see it, he's got plans for you.
Might have expected it. Geralt, I'm fed up. I won't have others deciding for me behind my back. We ride for Velen.
I feel like that felt like maybe a diverging path.
Ready?
Let's go.
I think that was a diverging path in which I lost 4,000 gold, right?
Defenders licked their wounds and mourned their losses, save Ciri, who began to plan a revenge. She woke Geralt one night and urged him to travel with her to Velen, to the top of Bald Mountain.
Bald Mountain. That's what they call me. And never. This hair is never going off, dude. COVID's changed me. No haircuts for this guy. That's a lie, dude. I can't wait to cut my hair. Oh. Bald Mountain! It's the one that's got the tree! I think a tree is like, you know, in the context of a mountain, that's like hair. It's like mountain hair. I wouldn't call that
The men at Crow's Perch.
mountain
they spoke
bald,
of this
you know?
place. Ard Serbin, home of the ladies of the wood. The peasants feared coming here, and the Baron thought the ladies of the wood a terrifying tale for naughty children. Incidentally, I wonder how the Baron is.
About that.
Hanged himself after his wife died. Daughter's in Novigrad.
Yeah.
True shame.
Yeah, your friend is gone. Sorry about that. Can't help but feel I was a little bit complicit, a little bit responsible for how that turned out.
We stand to find Imlerith here? You sure?
Avalok told me of beings who commune with the NL elves. They can be found in every part of our world. In Velen,
The NL elves?
Apparently, Imlerith
That's why they don't live on Bald Mountain, dude.
order the crones to keep their eyes open and ears pricked, in case Avalok were to seek shelter in his Velen hideout.
Took the order literally, judging by all the ears hanging in the woods. Think Imlerith might still be here?
He craves the pleasures of the flesh, wine, sex. The crones indulge him, flatter his ego. I'm certain he'd not let this opportunity pass, and will be on Bull Mountain for the Sabbath.
You actually know this area?
Centuries ago, it was a hallowed site for druids. But then the crones arrived, destroyed the Velen Circle, and deformed the sacred oak atop the mountain. An important feast is observed here annually. The Sabbath, they call it. All the local folk attend. I suspect Imlerith attends too, as the crone's guest.
Seem to know it well.
Avalok's a good tutor.
I believe that choice would have led to Ciri becoming the Empress. That sounds like it would have been like, cool to see. Did we actually just skip a scene then? I feel like I maybe just skipped a scene by saying no. Or is that like an alternate end? Like the game just ends if you do that?
Let's get this done.
We must reach the peak. We'll find Imlerith there.
That's curious though.
Peasant folk of Velen call this night the Feast of Gifts.
Loads of footprints.
I've no idea
Crowd
why.
of peasants came through here.
I want to see this picture now, dude. Yes, absolutely. True. Oh, it's getting toasty here. I might actually need to set up a fan. Definitely feels like summer, you know. I think it's been feeling like 20 every day now.
He strives to impress. The other one, Caranthir, is said to be secretive and pragmatic. Hardly surprising, given he was Avalok's student.
I'm kind of curious about the other path, but I think we'll just stick to this one. There's no... I think I should, like, in video games, maybe sometimes, like in games like this, I gotta accept sometimes that it's nice to just make a decision and just stick with it and see what happens. Because I keep having this feeling that, like, oh, I should be doing the thing you're supposed to do.
He's an outsider.
But that's no fun.
Let them approach.
Not a significant divergence, it's mostly just factors to the ending. Yeah. Yeah, we just chill. We just chill.
The gate is shut.
Precisely.
But we fires down that away, with food and drink aplenty. Sit down beside one, and perhaps this year the ladies will descend. Give us the privilege of seeing them.
I feel like the season here might be about midsummer. So I think maybe these guys are a little bit sketchy, is what I'm saying. I should see that film. I saw it was on Netflix, actually. I'd love to see that one. I really liked Hereditary. That was a really good film. But you're not very boring if we just, you know, left. We gotta sit down by the fire.
We thank you for the invitation. Be glad to sit down, right?
Speak for yourself.
Come with me.
Siri did not like that. I feel like either way, these guys are gonna be like, nah. We are going to fight you with occult ways.
Mentioned a gate. Said we wouldn't pass.
Only the chosen visit the ladies. Every year, young lads and lasses climb the mount, but never more than 3.
Okay.
The young lads and lasses don't return.
No, they return happy and radiant. But rare is the one who then stays in Velen. Off they go to seek fortune in the wider world.
So I need one more friend. Is that it?
Ladies of the Wood visit you?
If they favor us. My father told me they descended once. Passed from fire to fire, listening to hopes and grievances. So each year, we wait for them to walk amongst us once more.
Haven't done it in a long time then.
No point waiting to see if we'll get lucky.
Yeah, we gotta try to reach the peak. We should be going.
Eager to see the ladies. I share your yearning.
We're afire with yearning. Come, Geralt. We must get there before daybreak.
Go to the tent and stand before Thekla. She's the one who decides who's worthy to face the ladies.
What if you just sneaked out? What if you're just on fire? What a deer get to be here? This has to be a cool party. It's a deer party. Bald Mountain. I can't believe NL lives in Bald Mountain, dude. That's great. I'd like to get some skill points, please, into the things I like to use, like fire. Yeah. And, fire? Huh. I think this is where we're actually gonna pop off, isn't it? I didn't quite realize that this is actually gonna scale to 100%. So we're always gonna set the enemies aflame every time we attack them with fire. That is actually ridiculous. Did I read that right? Or is it multiplicative as opposed to additive, perhaps? Also, what did I just delete? The bread and isn't it? Yeah, this one. No, fuck off. God damn it. This one? Okay, then this one there. Okay. Thank you. Good. Oh, We unlocked another sign thingy, dude. Oh, hang on, wait a second. I'm fucking up. I'm doing dumb stuff. This one needs to be here. And then this one needs to be here. Oh. Oh. My signs are so intense. Okay, and now. Now. I guess we just stick in any blue one, right? Can I craft anywhere? Oh, yeah, alchemy, right? So I can get some bigger blue ones. There you go. Blue mutagen. There we go. I can't upgrade the other ones though, right? I feel like the special ones should be better than they are. You know, the mutagens that are like named after like special monsters? They're like pretty weak, but I guess there's some use for them. This one. Oh, I got an achievement. Mutant. Hey, Bunda. You don't happen to have any treasure maps, do you?
Wouldn't mind a look.
Okay.
Farewell.
Yeah, because my coughs immediately sound like you were mocking me. Look at this guy. He's coughing. What an asshole.
Merciful lady.
Look, a child.
No, a godling. I know him. Name's Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
Hello, B. You're back. And I see you found your lass. I'm Johnny. We've had the pleasure already. A bit one-sided though it was. See, I saw you running. Your back to me. As I was having the pleasure of... Oh, 'tis a long story.
They call me Siri. Nice to meet you.
How are things, Johnny?
Health's good, so no complaints. What brings you here?
No, what brings you here?
What are you doing here? Last we met, you and the Crones weren't exactly friends.
I got an invitation I couldn't refuse, same as every year. In their peculiar way, the Crones tolerate my presence and wish to see me at their Sabbath. So I come, wander about, and go home with the rising sun. What about you?
Found our third, didn't we?
We gotta climb the mountain. Can you help?
I'd rather try to dissuade you, but I'm certain that would be in vain. The lass, she is stubborn as you.
Even more so.
Figured as much. Path to the peak starts there, past the gate. But only old Thekla's got the key, so since you shan't ever get it, you best turn back now.
I guess I'll just have to go and take it. Why will we even need a key though? Why don't we just climb it, you know?
The key. Why do you doubt we can get it?
Good grief! You're worse than children.
Pardon me for being a
3
curious
souls are allowed
mind.
atop the mountain, and only strapping young lads or comely lasses among them. They get the key, open the gate, and meet the ladies.
I believe I qualify.
But he's old and ugly. What good is he?
Pretty damn good at finding lost voices.
Then go find the voice of reason. It'll tell you to turn back. There's no fooling with the ladies.
So, what are the chances of these guys just sending up, like, because they're saying to just send up, like, women, right? So what are the chances of the Crones just, like, taking women as, like, flesh suits? And that's why they're so happy? Because they did wander the world in the Crones wander the world in the new flesh suits? That's definitely what's happening, for sure, 100%.
We're here to find an elf named Imlerith. Ciri thinks he might be a guest of the Crones.
Big bloke, in full plate? Going the right way. He's atop the mountain, all right.
You've seen him?
Saw him in the bog first. Water froze beneath his horse's hooves. Then I saw him again yesterday. heading up this path. Why are you looking for him?
He killed my friend.
Wouldn't seek revenge if I were you. Even the ladies bow and scrape before that one.
Gotta get to the summit. Simple as that.
It's Thekla you'll need to convince. She's blind as your bum, but she won't be fooled.
We shan't.
But she has a key, so if she's blind, it'll be even easier to just take it,
I
right?
wish you luck. Do hope we meet again someday.
Apparently, if you kick the other god thing out to the haunted house, Johnny gets a girlfriend. That's cute. I didn't realize that quest would have any lasting impact, honestly, but that's fun. Living together on Bald Mountain. Hey, show me your Wes. Oh, what the hell? Oh, this stuff is so expensive, dude. What the hell? That's ridiculous. Oh man, I'm broke on Bald Mountain.
Farewell.
Tell me, what directions do I have to take to get from Bald Mountain to Shadow Island?
It's clearing up.
No queue for Gary.
Who's that?
Gary.
Well, come on, come closer, girl.
She's been branded. Or she has a birthmark. One of the two.
Aye. What's she like?
Narrow hips, sparkly eyes, a striking feisty lass.
Never had a man. Never mind. Got me answer. I choose you, girl. This night you shall see the ladies.
Ciri.
Wonderful. Who wouldn't want to meet the ladies? My companion comes with me.
What else has the cat dragged in?
It's grey and veiny, got a scar, and eyes like a viper.
Aye. Stinks of clotted blood and corpses. Plus it's old and infertile. I reject ye, freak. The girl will ascend alone.
No. Yeah, we're gonna have to play single Gary here.
What's this about? What have you chosen her for?
Tell him.
Each year, 3 chosen have the honour to meet the ladies.
What happens after they've had this honor?
When they return, they speak of the past no more. Joy rules them and they start life anew. The lass were not the first to be chosen this day, but the moon hangs high, so she's like to be the last.
I'm going with her.
He's fire in his gut. What do you say?
He's determined. He loves the girl, but he seeks to hide it from us.
Perhaps I was mistaken. Perhaps there's life in him yet. By ancient right you may appeal my choice, but to do so you must best the challenge.
Hopefully the challenge is just to fight you? I don't think they even know the challenge.
Come.
Whap! Fucking karate chop, sir. Judo chop! Right in the back. Take a key, go for Bald Mountain. It's just that easy.
A coin from days of yore. Falker burns on its reverse, so they call it the Defier's Oran.
Plop.
Now, bring me the coin.
Oh! I got it right here! I got telekinesis. I picked it up, and I actually spat in a drink. And that's the plop you heard. There you go. Fine, whatever. Oh no, drowners. Would be a shame if I didn't have a gun. There it is. I found it. I found a gun. Coin, please. some weird physics in this little pond here. I don't know how the coin wound up over here. Oh, frig, I'm about to choke, dude. That's a big coin. Oh no, Gary. Oh no, you're so slow. Oh no. Are we choking? Are we dead? Nah, we're fine, we're fine. Whew. Alright, since I get up here, would you like to fast travel back up, please? Yes, please. Yeah, I'd love to. Nope, no such luck. What the hell is that? Oh my god. Hello? Oh, it's a fiend, that's what you are. Mom. I don't know what it is. It kind of looks more frog to me than like a stag. There's something about its body. It's very frog-like. I feel like the fire chance is applying even to my swords, isn't it? I don't know if my burning application was this high before, was it? Maybe not. Maybe not. I guess I was just getting lucky. Oh my god, yeah, that does so much more damage now, holy shit. Yeah, it melted after he burned it. The dot damage after fact, that's what really hurts. What are those? There's nothing. I'm just gonna do the quest. Goodbye, Gary. Get in a drink already. Maybe that was just a prank, and when we get back, everyone just left. Everyone's just hiding.
I was beginning to worry. Come, let's get the key.
Something's afoot. Something's nigh.
Oh, she just had the fucking greater runestone on a table? Thanks. That's like 1,000 golderinos. She knows. Oh, she knows. She sure knows. Knowledge. Okay.
They're back. What do you want?
Da runestone.
Can't help but be curious. What's at the summit?
Tell him.
The ladies dwell there, but only the chosen may look upon them.
I know that. I want.
You'll learn nothing else here.
Got that coin you tossed in the lake.
There you go.
It reeks of sludge.
Yeah, that's just
I can do
my pockets. I've been marinating.
So, gonna keep your word?
I always do, my boy.
Yeah, it's in sludge.
Show the coin to the gatekeeper past the threshold.
What's it sludge like along your wall?
Marika will open
See it
the
all?
gate for you. Now go.
Oh, it's wax. Gotcha. I feel like it's supposed to clean that.
Weren't the one to do the diving in that cave.
Stop worrying. You're a witcher. You've dived in murkier waters.
Sure have.
Have to tell you about the time.
What?
Zubul.
There's like so many aminals over here. Are they building an ark? What's going on? There's so many like D and wolves just chilling here. Oh my god, no. Everyone's just delta splitting. He was just climbing on the fire. I feel like I'm on like a Hitman map right now and everyone's just moving around. Or like maybe Oblivion. I'm playing Oblivion right now. And like everyone's schedule is about to change. Oh, hello. That is. Did that guy just woof at me? Did he bark at me? Did it look like a moon to you? Oh god, she has no shoes on. Oh no! No, what are you doing? Oh, lady. Maybe she has got like really calloused feet so it doesn't actually bother her. That's weird. Oh, I thought someone else on the other side opened it up. I thought it was like a Bloodborne situation where you open the door and there's no one there. He's dead. He's been dead this whole time. Weird. Oh, is that what it gases? Is his name Fugs?
What's your name, girl?
What's yours?
Your name don't matter. Atop the peak, you'll lose it and get another. You may go. And you?
I passed the trial. Here's proof. Recognize it?
The Defier's Orin. A death sentence.
Ah, okay. So if you get a coin, you just get attacked by... No, not thugs. It's a Fugas. That's his name. Taste the rune stones, Fugas. Man, he's chunky. He's so tanky. I feel like this should really hurt now. No, stop that. Oh, he's got fire too. Well, I guess this is another one of the situations where the NPCs just does 10 times the damage Gary does. Oh my god.
One tough son of a bitch.
We've no time to lose. I'll tend to Imlerith, you take the crones. Avalok said they dwell below the oak, among its roots.
No chance. I'm going after Imlerith.
Fine, let's play for it. Rock, paper, scissors.
Best of 3? Alright, best of 5 though.
Damn it! 2 out of 3.
Yeah, that's best of 3. That's what it's called.
Out of the question. I'll climb the mountain, you face the crones.
Hardly a challenge.
Are you Illidan now?
They're extremely dangerous. Be careful.
You too.
Isn't Barefoot Priest guy enough? Feast for Crows where George R. R. Martin gets really descriptive about how callous his gross feet are.
We must get down there.
There have to be to have a good time going on. Like, even some ground like this is horrible. Barefoot. Like, shoes and sandals are pretty good. I quite like soles. I like walking on soles. It's good.
Jump.
There he goes. Oh no. Okay. This is fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, Gary, no, you made a mistake. She's dead. Oh no. It made no difference who you sent her to. Siri just a dingus enough to die to rocks. Okay. Get another try. Good. Whee! Okay, that looked really weird. He talks about how he always walks around on rocks and shit, and his feet are all horrible. It's like the only thing I remember about the entire chapter. Yeah, it's gross. Oh man. I did walk around both barefoot, but I have not walked around barefoot enough that I can walk on pebbles, dude, or Lego, or anything like that. Well, this is fine, I'm sure. We're just making
How was he?
blood soup.
He lived a life of love and knew no bitterness.
Better switch to the hot tub category. These are naked ladies with a tub of the hot persuasion. It would fit in. Mmm. Big spoon. Oh, it's real hot in there. I was saying, the tub is of the hot persuasion. The designs really remind me of that first-person, like, fighty Source game, man.
We knew you would return. Your taste lingers on our tongues.
Xenoclash, that's the one.
Talked enough.
They got, like, really Xenoclash looking designs. Oh, no! Big ladies! Oh, still with the amulet. Bible? Bible? Ah, I guess I can't do it because I have a roof above me. Are they hurt? This is fine. I don't even need infinite regen bread or water. Gary has just been subsisting on water for like a long time now. Man, this is a lot harder than playing as Gary. Probably not easy if you play really careful though, because you can't just do this, right? Just run around, wait for your thing to come back, and then just like spot him. She still hit me though! Oh, you do get your meter back really quick though if you hit him. Oh, you will regret killing one of my friends. I don't really care much, but you'll regret it. You'll think it's a real bummer that you did that. Ow, stop that. They're so dodgy, they're so slippery. I probably should kill the crow first, I think. That keeps hitting me. Ow. That was a lucky one. I'm just gonna regen for a bit if you don't mind. No, don't do it, I'm regening. Oh, we can hit the same one multiple times. I didn't realize that. Ow. Gary really should have given more of his magic lember spreads, dude. Really could use one of those right now. All I got is magic suicide amulet. I'm gonna do the opposite of what I want. No! I actually have to like time dodges and stuff with like attack telegraphs and things. What is this? This looks so different from like any other fight in this game. You have to like pay a little bit of attention to this. You can't just like brute force it because of infinite regen. This is not okay. You can't do this. Lember's bread off the dome is impressive. I love Lember's bread. It sounds delicious. Made a real impact on me. That is not something that exists in front of my mind outside of watching Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's exclusive Lord of the Rings thing, I think. I think the only time we hear the word Lember's bread is when
Damn it.
Sam gets it from the elves, right? Something like that.
It's at the summit. Gotta be.
Is it just hobbits in general? I think they might just pack the hobbits in general with Lember's bread. Oh, place of power. The Runestone. Where's that ability point going to go into? I guess immolate. It's gonna be 80% now. I don't really need much more than that. Yeah, elves give it to them, and then Gollum throws it off the mountain, blades it off the Sam eating it. Yeah. That's a Mordor. And Gollum is trying to sow some discontent with Frodo and Sam, and he's trying to make Frodo just trust Gollum, right? Now, what a good fucking trilogy, dude. I really want to see the extended cut soon. That would be magical. Something about the tails looks very wrong. I can, the hooves, it's fine to me, acceptable. I won't miss feet anyway. But the tails, it looks really weird.
The sisters said you would come. They saw you arrive in the water's surface. They did not see the girl. But she is with you, is she not?
Yeah. She is here. I always come alone.
I'm here alone.
It's my trademark move.
Which will change nothing.
Okay, thank you for spelling that out to me.
First you, then her.
Listen, I don't talk to cops, so I want to talk to evil elves either. He's got the bonk stick. Brah. Oh hell yeah, dude, I get to use my magic Gary moves. This is great. This guy stands the chance now. He's gonna be on fire this whole time.
Damn, you're ugly.
Bonk, 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 bonk. Look, I'm using your tactic. This is how we open doors, right? I'm doing a thing. You proud of me? I learned from the best. Maybe if I use a Thunderbolt, it's gonna solve this for me. Alright, now that I have full magic power, now we can kill you. What? No, what? His shield is still up. This one. That used all my mana! What the hell? He ate like all my adrenaline doing that. I didn't know what it did. I guess the only way around his shield is just to walk around him, though. So I can just do this, right? Yeah, he's so slow now he can't react to me, just walking around him. Look, get back in there. Get back in there. Whoosh. Rah! Meow! I'm an elf. An evil elf, even. I don't know if that's hurting him. His shield is very hot now, though. I think you should let go of the shield, honestly. Dameritium bombs? Oh, he didn't like that. He didn't like me throwing a bomb at him. He thought that freaking sucked. Oh! The Dameritium is why I can't cast spells sometimes, is it? It might have just been because of my animation at the time. So slow. But it's not taking much damage. Let's stop that. Actually, a good way to do damage here is if I... Because he has a shield, so I kind of only attack him from one side. So what if I... Hang on, get back in this ring. You put this here, then you just walk on the opposite end of him, and now I just lightning bolt him. There we go. Slow and steady, we'll get him. Oh, I can have multiple traps now, I forgot about that. This is so weird. Boss fights are really funny as Magic Gary, because they just look so limp. Because you just fuck with them all day. They can't do anything about it. It's really rude.
Damn it.
Maybe I can set him on fire if I burn his back, right? Give me some adrenaline, please. Thank you. Did I axe him? I don't think I did. Now I will. Get back in the ring. Thank you. What, he teleports? Yeah, just walk back in the ring, dude. Not allowed to teleport out of the ring. There we go. I think that hits him. I'm not sure. Hard to say. I imagine this might be a fight that just takes forever for any spec, because the shield is very, very annoying. Oh, hang on, wait a second. We can probably just... Oh, phase 2. No shield, dude! You just made your job a lot harder for you by doing that, dude. And a lot faster for me. I mean, he's still putting around. It's pretty rude. But now it can just burn you, right? I don't know if he really cares about the fire very much. Oh, he's so slow. It's winding me up. Rah. Like, he's like slow even before I slow him down. Like, I actually can't dodge him. Because I just expected his attacks to be like way faster. Can I wind him though? Nope. It still doesn't care about the wind. I don't watch those movies not extended anymore. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people respect the extended cut for Lord of the Rings. I think there's like a bit of... usually, I feel like with films, people don't necessarily respect movies that are just longer, right? But it does seem like what they added or didn't cut from the extended cut just made the film like as a whole better, it seems. Because there's definitely like a lot of examples of like extended cuts that definitely didn't need to happen, right? Like I think the one that people keep saying is Apocalypse Now. Is that what it's called? Because that movie is like 3 hours or something after the extended cut, or is it like 2.5? I think it's almost 3 hours after the extended cut, and it's just like way too long apparently. Like, and the pacing is bad even. Because like if you make something long, you gotta make sure like it's edited well as well. Otherwise, it's gonna feel really long as well. Ow. It's bonking me, dude. Rah. But if he's just an evil elf, what's the deal with the silver sword? Is he just that evil? He's turning magic?
Who taught you to fight like this?
The Witcher you slew.
Now fireworks. Oh no, he double weighted the hell out of him. Hello, smooth skin. It's me, Prince Andrew, or whatever his name was. Got him. And that's how you bonk. Darth Vader wears very long wellies. I see what you did there.
We did it.
Barely.
Friggin' Vader.
I slew only 2 of the crones. The third fled with Vesemir's medallion, my sole memento.
Oops.
You avenged Vesemir.
Avalark claims vengeance is only ever satisfying when served cold. He's wrong. Now to find Eredin and kill him. Honorin, for your thoughts?
Wondering what to tell Yennefer when we get to Novigrad.
Tell her the truth. Always. I wonder if Triss and Yennefer have found the sorceresses at the lodge. We ought to rejoin them.
Oh yeah, the lodge. It's the backlash against the wizards is because of Witcher 2's events, right? So the lodge, is that in like disarray? Because did the lodge as a whole like conspire in Witcher 2? Or is it just like two like rogue sorceresses? And the whole of the lodge kind of got like scapegoated because of them. Because I don't really know what's going on with the lodge, but I imagine it's because of the events of Witcher 2, if I had to guess.
Yeah, let's get going.
Thank you for coming with me.
Come here.
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh yeah, sorry about your whole faith and everything.
The oak, the crones. I fear that was your last feast.
What of our acorns?
We really bungled this whole thing up for you, didn't we?
Don't know, don't care.
You must learn to live without them.
This is no longer no man's land. It's no longer the lady's land. It's all yours.
Well,
what are we
it's the lady's land, maybe.
Come, Geralt. It's time.
Manage on your own.
I don't know. Hunt and gather, maybe make farmland. It's up to you. Just choose a spec and stick with it, you know? That's what the tree is. It's where the witches lived. Okay, gotcha. I did think the tree was going to be important. Little did I know the whole time that the tree was Bald Mountain. I love that the villain did the villainous thing, and we were like, ah man, let's just go kill him. And then we just went and killed him.
Just left. Hunters needed a new quarry.
Wait, was it hunting now? Who were those people? I missed what you said.
Hatred and prejudice will never be eradicated, and witch hunts will never be about witches.
My god, he's just mumbling.
That's the key. Humans always fear the alien, the odd. Once the mages had left Novigrad, folk turned their anger against the other races.
Ah,
and
gotcha.
As they have for ages, branded their neighbors their greatest foes.
They started burning aliens. I was wondering what sort of aliens, alien news we were getting.
Dandelion! Ready some tankards! With guests!
Geralt! Ciri!
What were you doing, Dandelion?
When I learned Geralt had found you...
Glad to see you in one piece too, Dandelion.
Where have you two been?
Pranking. Killing main antagonists of the series.
just finished hunting down the crones of Velen and a general of the Wild Hunt.
Well, you've had a busy morning then, haven't you?
In fact, you look terrible. Like you could really use some rest.
Gladly take some. Point me to a room.
Of course. Come on, little swallow. I'll take you.
Let's meet later, Geralt. I've a little matter to resolve. I'll freshen up, then await you in the square in Gildorf.
Right. Anyone here besides us?
Well, all my customers. You see, if you look around, Gary.
They're working on it. Triss is upstairs, waiting for you. Yennefer's gone to crippled Kate's.
Excuse me?
Yen? At that portside dive? Why?
Didn't inform me. Imagine that. Ah, and that elf of yours moved into the Ruby Suite. Told me to tell you he's waiting too.
I love that one option that was just like, thanks, bye.
I prepared another room for him, but he blew past me and locked himself in the Ruby. Hasn't peeked out since. Barely eats, drinks only water, and the only thing I've heard from him is, I wish to know when Gwynblade and Zeriel arrive.
Sounds like he's on my diet right now.
Looks like
Hasn't Gary's diet of just drinking water? I think this is a pretty natural time for me to just like take a little break to stretch and get a drink of water. So I'm gonna quick save here, and you can just enjoy the show for like 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. Cheers. See you soon.
I've worked up quite the appetite.
Rada vidi Novigrad. That's just fine with me. More soldiers, more work.
Hello. I'm back. Let's see, what do we do? Final preparations. Talk to Avalok, I guess, who's in the ruby room upstairs, right? No, this isn't it. Psh, you fool! You don't know what a ruby room is? And you're a Witcher-free streamer. Psh. Oh, here he is. Found him.
Need a hanky? Gotta admit, never expected this of you.
You humans have unusual tastes. How did you fare on Bald Mountain?
Need to ask? You're a sage.
I ask as a courtesy. A concept you clearly forgot when you left without uttering a word.
Siri was in a hurry.
I can't get the face of Esteban Winsmore out of my mind, dude. He looks exactly like him.
You eliminated Imlerith adeptly. So adeptly, you might say you inspired me.
What's also great is that so this guy just went into Dandelion's house, right? And just like decided to live in his bedroom. And Esteban, in that like series of YouTube videos, the whole thing is about this guy that has this character and he goes to people's houses in Second Life and he like pesters them. He like finds people's addresses and he just like decides to like set up home in the houses. The series is called like Home Invasion, something like that. So it's actually in character as well. He looks like him and he acts like him.
Meaning?
The loss of one of his great generals has weakened Eredin significantly.
He does not sound like him.
Two others remain.
How do we get rid of them?
Caranthier is a loyalist, but Gels, that is another story. He was a devoted follower of our former king. And as it happens, Eredin poisoned our beloved ruler.
It's pretty rude.
Regicide. Serious stuff. Take it not many know about this.
Of the living?
Some
Only I.
seriously rad stuff.
And Eredin, of course.
Question is, can you get Gels to believe you?
Nothing you need worry about.
Fine. So what do you propose?
Why, to bring Gels here. Show him the truth of what happened.
Fabulous plan, if we only knew where to find him.
We do. In the land of the NL.
Of the NL? Oh.
Land of the NL?
You don't recall. After all, you did travel with Eredin.
I think that the land of the NL is the deli section of your supermarket.
The world where we arrived centuries ago. A world that is now our home. The Red Riders come from there. And it is there where we will find Gels.
Think you're forgetting something. You and Ciri might know how to travel between worlds, but me, not so much.
You clearly know there are many other worlds apart from the one where we now stand. They're linked by passages, hidden gateways that afford travel from one world to another.
Oblivion gateways?
Few know of these gateways. Even fewer can locate them.
Elven sages, for example?
For example. One such passage will open soon near where we are, fortuitously enough. Between this noble edifice and the butcher's yard. That's our chance. Shall we go?
I'll meet you there, because I feel like that might just like skip a bunch of this quest, right? Because aren't I supposed to see a lot of people?
Meet you there. Gotta see to something along the way.
Hurry. I'd rather not loiter in the street any longer than necessary.
Sure. But I'm pretty sure my quest had like 4 objectives. Oh, okay, this is another quest. I see, okay. So I'm getting like individual quests from like each person I'm seeing, I guess. And this is how you leave the inn style. Oh no, I'm dead. Fuck. Dandelion. You didn't make jump-proof windows? That guy, you can't trust him to actually build a safe inn, can you? Jeez. Fine, the stairs will do. right? Yeah. Do you have a runestones? No, no runestones. Let's see. My quests. I would like to do... Oh, I see. Okay. Each of these are probably gonna start a quest, aren't they? So, I'm gonna have to do 3 quests and then have a conversation. This is probably like, because this is Act 3, right? So, each of these quests is probably like a step of Act 3. And, once I can finish this quest, final preparations, that's probably it. I did think it was a bit early for a quest with a name like that. But this is probably like a big meta quest. A quest of quests. Bertha? Do I know you, Bertha? I don't think I do. Do you reckon I can knock that lady off the table? Oh, I can! I've been rewarded for my curiosity. I just saw that she was like precariously close to the edge, you know? I don't know. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. No, this isn't the Yennefer's. Where is Yennefer? Downstairs, apparently. Oh, she's not in here, is she? Oh, is she? Oh, there she is. I see her. She's incognito. Very inconspicuous. Hard to see. This is not canon. I knocked her off the table.
Buy you a drink?
I'm afraid the dishwater's as good as it gets in this establishment. Imlerith, was that your idea or Ciri's?
Ciri's.
As I thought. I'm glad you went with her.
I thought you'd be angry.
Angry? Why? Because you supported Ciri in her decision? Or because you fought by her side and won?
What if we'd lost?
We wouldn't be having this conversation. And the female part of the continent's population would be drowning in tears. You won. No point bothering with what-ifs.
How'd it go with the lodge? Anyone agree to help?
I'm afraid the situation's looking grim. Dangerous times. Especially for sorceresses. Each thinks 5 times before sticking her neck out.
No, I thought they were bored of wizards and I started a race war instead, right?
Charming place. Why are you here?
I was able to establish Margarita's whereabouts. The prison in Oxenford.
Ah, the only place in town with no sauce. No, only sauce and no toppings. That's some cheese. You get some cheese, huh?
What do you know about this fugitive?
I know he's the only one ever to escape from Derard. Every guardsman in the city now seeks him.
Sure he can be trusted?
We'll soon find out. He just walked in.
Oh, jeez. Well, that's a typical patron for this place, then.
Abbe Faria?
Hey, buddy, can I interest you in, like, a bath?
Who's asking?
We'd like to talk.
Damn.
No, Gary, you really let the guy just shove you like that? Oh, I'll get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, I'm beginning flashbacks right now. I feel like I'm playing like Assassin's Creed. Gotcha. Clearly, I played too many Ubisoft games for this guy's speed.
I said I'd found him, not that I'd spoken to him.
What do you want from me? Let me be.
Calm down. We just want to chat.
And then stick a shiv between my ribs. Leave me in the gutter.
Look at us. Do we look like bandits to you?
No. No, not really.
I'm glad you agree. Besides, you'd be worthless to us dead.
So you shan't hurt me?
No. You're gonna tell us your story, then be on your way.
Oh, so be it. But we really ought to go back to Kate's. It's unwise to linger in the street.
Okay. We already set up the scene. We can't just make another scene to be in.
Thanks. What do you want?
To get into Darad.
Find a hunter. Tell them you practice magic. They'll lock you up lickety-split.
We need to get in without anyone noticing. Tell us how you escaped, then get on with your life. They say Dayrod's better guarded than the keep at Vicovaro.
Excuse me? I don't know what any of that meant. Sorry, Gary.
The worst dregs. Rabid fanatics. If you only knew what they do to folk. Torture every day. The wheel, the rack. We only knew peace on holidays when they'd drink themselves blind.
They're allowed to drink on duty?
Oh, not officially, but you know how it is.
Yeah, they're the biggest rats in town. They make all their rules.
They say no one gets out of
I've heard about it.
alive.
Aye, so they say. My thought? Why not try it dead?
But they burn the corpses.
They didn't start burning them until they'd learned an old fellow like myself had escaped. Before, they dropped the stiffs into a great pit. The pit's connected to the sewers, and the sewers empty into the river. And once you reach the river, you're as free as a fish.
Is that where you're filthy still? Have you thought about like staying in the river for like a little bit longer, maybe?
So you played dead. No one caught on?
As a youth, I'd apprenticed with an apothecary in Silverton. Learned a thing or two about herbs. Sleeping mushrooms all over the walls of my cell. And I found belladonna in the prison yard. Just had to mash them together and eat the pulp an hour before evening rounds.
You might have lost your life.
Well, better than being in a prison,
to
right?
die on my own terms, were that to be my fate.
It didn't sound like a great place to live, considering he was gonna stay there forever, right?
So theoretically, we could get in the way you got out.
Assuming we don't mind the company of decomposing corpses.
And assuming you can squeeze through the grate. They barred the outlet to the river after I escaped.
Huh. Explosives could take care of that.
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan. Oxenfurt was built on elven ruins.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere. If we can find a way into the ruins.
We'll get into the prison.
Cheers.
See? Wasn't so hard.
You've been a great help.
One last bit of advice. Find a new tavern. Everyone here knows you.
Thank you. Whatever your plans, I hope they work out.
So do we. So long.
If you got a bath, I don't think anyone will recognize him anymore. I think that's a good trick.
What he said about
hello. Speaking of guards, here's one.
True. Things will go more smoothly.
I heard you might be curious about guards, so we spawned in one for you.
Dalton ought to manage it. I'll ask him.
Let's meet on the Oxenfurt Bridge.
I think we've been noticed. I think the jig is up. God, I'm open world games. So quirky. Yeah, so that's another quest then. Yeah, okay, yeah. So I just need to like choose a quest and get on with it, really. So I think we should just do the sage quest, right? The elf sage quest. Why don't we just do that one? Why not? Join Avalok. Yeah, sure. He didn't want to wait. Let's not keep him waiting. Oh, we got another slot. Okay. I don't even know what to do with that, honestly. Okay, I guess I can put in like one of these things here. Using signs now generates adrenaline points. That sounds like it could be fun, right? Oh, adrenaline points increase both weapon damage and sign intensity. That sounds really good. I could like have that instead of this, basically. Or I can have another spell. I'm not even sure what to get, but for now, I guess I'll just put in this. There we go. But it seems like we could become a lot more powerful now with our last slot here. Cool. almost sound like, oh, it's right here. Okay. It's nice to be back in Novigrad. It is the nicest town, I think.
I know this house. Supposed to drive a godling from here.
That's the reason why they set up so many quests here, because it is a really detailed place in the game. Like, Velen as a continent is also the most, you know, detailed and populated. It's nice here. Whoop. I need to be careful with falling. I keep getting egg on my face.
This is the place. Once we enter, there'll be no returning until we reach Gels. Ready?
Yes, let's go.
Sure.
Remember, wherever you land, search for a place that looks like this one. We shall meet sooner or later.
Mean we'll be separated?
It's possible. I lack your ward's talent. Zirel is the lady of time and space. I merely know how to use this arcane knowledge to a limited degree. It's time.
Oh, here we go teleporting again.
I hate portals.
I understand why hating portals was such a big meme now. Because in Witcher 2, they really didn't make a big deal out of it. But in this, it's like such a big meme just constantly. Oh. How about that? It's a different place. It's like a Monster Hunter map. Oh no, overburdened? That was weird.
Where are we?
Oh, I need to repair my friggin' stuff.
This somewhere in our world?
Ever seen such canyons in your world?
No.
You must go.
Oh, I've not seen celestial bodies like this in our world either, right? Like, what's going on in the sky?
A very old world, thoroughly raped and destroyed.
Anything live here?
Mainly desert creatures, able to survive months on end without water. Oh, and large sand crabs beneath the surface.
Love this
We
guys.
must be careful they don't sense us.
This really is a Monster Hunter place.
People? Or elves?
Do you believe humanoids have a monopoly on destroying worlds?
1 second, I'm just gonna repair my stuff. I feel like I have a weapon repair kit, right? Of course I don't. Of course I don't have a weapon. Oh no. What's this? There we go. Oh, okay, that's what. Oh, okay. So I did have a lot more weapon repair kits than I thought I did. I just didn't realize there were like different tabs. Because, yeah, it's the weapon and armor tab, so it makes sense. There we go. Turns out maintaining your swords is actually really easy in this game. You actually have the stuff for it. Oops.
Look at those cliffs. Remind you of anything?
Look a bit like the bed of a giant river.
Or the bottom of a sea.
Mean there were water creatures here once?
No creatures. Merely a sea.
Trying to say that...
It's got a big like ball around him I can't
There are many
access.
different worlds and even more forms of life. Many of them intelligent, much more so in fact than you humans. But as it turns out, not even that could stop them from exhausting all the resources of their world. To the last drop.
He walks like slightly faster than me, so I keep having to catch up.
Looks more like a ruin.
Appearances can be deceiving.
So what are we waiting for?
For it to open. Shouldn't take but a few moments.
Let's look at the map. Oh, there's no map here. So this is not an area in the game per se.
What's going on?
The sand crabs have sensed our presence.
Wonderful.
Oh, hang on. When they were teleporting around in the Witches show, is this where they went to? Because they did just go to like a desert-looking place, but I figured that was just like a desert-looking place that just exists in the Witcher world. Because I think they did fight these like weird bugs like these them as well. I think. might be wrong about that. But if they went to like a desert place like this in the show as well, I didn't realize there was any sort of significance to the area they went to.
They just keep coming.
We can't hope to defeat them all. As soon as the portal opens, you must jump in after me.
I really hate walk sequence where you can't walk at the same speed as the guy. Like both ways, is horrible. Like if you are faster, it's like really slow and annoying. But if you're slower, it just feels really unnatural and weird. I think you slower than the person you're escorting is better than the other, but I would like to just be able to be at the same speed, right? Like you should be able to just be at the same speed and have the option to sprint to catch up.
Have a look.
No, nah, we've been separated. This is a cool sequence. It's really neat. Seeing like actually being able to see like the other planes that exist parallel to the one we live in. That's cool. I quite like some fantasy stuff like this. That's cool.
Vapors don't look terribly inviting.
Oh, hello.
Damn it, gotta hold my breath. Any longer and I'd have suffocated.
Can I blow it away? Nah, just gotta run through it. You can hold your breath way longer underwater.
Medallion.
Blaze of power. The rune stone. Oh, I didn't hold it long enough. Thank you. Okay, so I really don't respect Ald very much, honestly. So I think with our last point now, we just put it in random stuff and just see what we like, right? Because I imagine we'll get a bunch more levels in the game anyway, so we can just afford to just try stuff and see what works. I'm just gonna see what I can get. Fast attack damage, strong attack damage, deflect arrows for parrying, time slowed by blah blah blah, adrenaline point gain. Adrenaline point gain, adrenaline loss upon taking damage is slowed by 20%. Potion overdose, threshold, oil applied to a blade. I don't have to use oils. Bombs. Every known level 1 alchemy formula increases maximum toxicity by 1. What? Potion duration time. That's kind of nice. Frenzy. Toxicity is above 0. Time automatically slows down when an enemy is about to perform a counterattack. Oh wait, hang on. So if I have a potion, time slows down when an enemy is about to attack me. That sounds pretty good. That sounds like it's like a huge difference from just like one point. I'm gonna stick it into adrenaline for now, I think. Let's try this one. See what it feels. I feel like at some point I might yeet my unlimited region. Because at this point we have like so much region in our backpack that like we basically have unlimited region without even using that perk, kinda, right?
Avoid those clouds, or bolt through them.
Oh, that's cool. Some Dragon Quest remix. I did see that they announced Dragon Quest 12, right? I saw a picture of that on Twitter. I guess there's a lot of announcements right now, because E3 is on the horizon. I think they announced a new Switch, didn't they? A Switch Pro? Or at least there are some rumors that are very sure that it's definitely going to happen. I don't really know the details of why there's a Switch Pro though. Like what exactly it adds. 35th anniversary of the Dragon Quest. Ah, okay. Oh yeah, I did see that actually. Yeah, I saw that on the Steam page. That'll be why. They're doing news then. Fair enough.
Cold.
Fire. It's not cold anymore. You're fine.
Freeze to death if I don't hide somewhere. And I gotta find that next passage quick.
The new Switch model is due to be announced, but I don't understand why anyone is calling it a Pro. Yeah, Pro was the language I saw, but I don't know what that means.
If I can just find cover along the way, I should make it to
This
the
is
passage.
a good place for region.
Nothing here.
What about the Switch, new Switch model? It's not as good as a Pro, it's just hardware revision, replacing the original. Oh, okay, so... is it the same sort of deal that we got earlier with the Switch, where we got like another Switch, which people said that you should get instead, that has like better battery life and stuff? It's like not a new generation of Switch, it's just like the new make of Switch. Right? Like Switches going forwards are gonna be this. So getting a Switch now is gonna be better than it was before, but it's not like a new generation Switch.
Nothing here.
That's what it sounds like to me. What you're saying. Better screen, OLED, the same form factor and a bigger screen with a smaller bezel. Yeah, okay. But it's not like 4K or... well, basically that. It's not like higher specs or whatever. Support for DLSS. Oh, that's cool. DLSS is pretty cool though. I've heard that's a really good feature on PC. That like actually works surprisingly well for how like, gimmicky it sounds.
Light in a place like this. Someone must have lit it. With any luck, it was a certain grouchy elven sage.
That would make sense.
Nothing goes up to the rooftops. Wonder how long this
I wonder if this
blizzard's been blowing.
place looks familiar at all. If you're familiar with like the games at all.
Of course. What else? Might have expected this.
I don't see like any landmarks right now in this place here that looks familiar to anything I've seen already.
Nothing here.
But I'd be curious if this place is like you know, an alternate universe area of like a place we've already been or something like that. Ooh. This is a bit more populated than any other place we've been, right?
Nothing here.
But so far, like all the places are basically just like they don't not really like any areas related to your own, right? They're just like different worlds. I don't think the world hop shit is significant at all. Fair enough. Okay. I thought maybe there could be something cute you could see spots. That could be interesting to look at. Similar to like you know in like Dark Souls 3. When you get to the end and you like see the warped world and like everything is like kind of like similar looking places to areas you've been to, but it's all like twisted up. Optima matter? Okay. Hang on, it's all Optima matter. What? Okay. Same Switch, but a better revised model. Fair enough. So basically, it's like it's good for people that haven't gotten a Switch yet. But if you already have a Switch, you know, unless you have like a lot of money, it's not necessarily like a great time to just be buying a new Switch just for shits and giggles. Time of year, flowers should be full bloom, but it says snows covers all. Spring's clearly going to be late. Food will be there soon. That's certain. Huh, I guess this place got messed up because it just got really cold and just stayed that way. It's like a Frostpunk world.
Nothing here.
I wonder if the cold thing is related to the Wild Hunt at all. And that's basically what I'm saying is that Wild Hunt uses dogs from this area because they like the cold or something. I don't know. Nothing is as significant, you say that, I say. Probably everything I'm speculating doesn't actually matter. Ow. I thought the fires helped me, but they don't seem to. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, there we go. Let's see if Gary follows the rules of the game and also goes flying. Oh my god, all the way back here. Jeez. I got fucking duped, dude. I thought for sure the fire's stopping for taking damage for a second, I swear.
If I can just find cover along the way, I should make it to the passage.
Unless you have a 4K screen or play portably a lot, there's no to note for me. Huh, I do actually play on the 4K screen, actually. So the DLSS would actually be a benefit to me, actually. Wouldn't it? I thought it was going to be something here. God, it takes forever to heat up, doesn't it? Look at that! Look at that region. That's gross. I like the breath mechanic of the other area way more because at least I didn't have to wait for that. It's going to be a benefit. I don't know how big of a benefit that's going to be, but it's going to be a benefit. But it comes down to price, basically, I think. Like, is the benefit of that going to warrant spending another, like, 4,000 krona on a Switch, which doesn't really have anything else going on with it? That's probably where I'm gonna be like, nah, probably not. Probably not.
Light within.
But pretty good bonus for new adopters.
How long this blizzard's been blowing?
So yeah, I definitely see what they're saying with it not being really a Switch Pro, really, because all the other Pro consoles have actually got like hardware upgrades to becoming a Pro console, right? Because there's a pretty big difference, I think, between PS4 Pro and a PS4. Well, and I'm considering the time this is coming out. It's more. It would be more natural to like assume the Pro would be like a generational upgrade as well, and in that case, there's a pretty huge difference, I think, between the PS4 and PS5, and the Xbox One and the Xbox Series X. There's a pretty big difference. So, in terms of what like a Switch Pro kind of implies, it's definitely not, right? Because I think most people are expecting pretty huge changes to consoles right now. They're not going to get that with this. But you don't really, no one really needed like a more powerful Switch. I mean, it wouldn't be like crazy to get like a Switch that runs 1080 at least. But it would be a lot to ask for like anything higher than that, probably on the Switch. Because it is essentially just a tablet, right? I don't really know how powerful you can make that sort of thing. Difference between a base Pro on a PS4 and SX on Xbox is basically you're targeting 1080p or 4K. Yeah. Because you can actually get 4K with those things. So don't fight here. Just run. Do not get duped by fires, just get out of here. There we go.
Took you a while? Did you run into trouble?
You could say. Maybe I died. Maybe not.
Just taking in the sights. What is this place? Feels like I've been here before.
You have. You fought Eredin.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking actually. Yeah, and there's like a dad or something you can want to know which you can give it or want to little to me. That's what I was thinking.
What are you talking about?
Ever wondered how you managed to leave the Red Riders?
Many times.
But we'll see in this case. We'll see.
Ciri came for you. She sensed you were in danger, tore you from the hunt's grasp, then deposited you in the woods near Kaer Morhen.
Did Eredin start hunting her because of that? Because of me? Why didn't she say anything?
What would it have changed?
Where are we? World of the NL?
No. This is Ted Dera, the time of the end. The world destroyed by the White Frost.
Ah, okay, so it does have some involvement to see
Alas, this awaits
Wild
us
Hunt
all,
and
though at different
right?
stages of our existence.
This is like the end goal of the Wild Hunt.
Eredin succumbed to his
if I had to
knowledge of
guess.
the apocalypse. Fear rules him now. I'll not commit the same error.
Care to clarify?
Not here. Not now.
Going after Gels is proving quite a trek, but I still don't know why he's so important.
Eredin differs from the king he killed. Power for its own sake interests him. He has little patience for bureaucracy. He spends most of his time atop his steed, leading the Red Riders. So what does he need in the capital? A good viceroy. Gels is an excellent administrator and an even better plotter. He's the most dangerous individual amongst the NL.
You got any weaknesses?
Yes. He's righteous.
I was hoping we wouldn't get separated.
I warned you it could happen.
Where'd your journey take you?
Through a world whose son had just died. I barely reached the next passage in time.
Sounds like you need a new hobby. Why not? Might not kill you.
Light on the peak. Was that you?
I thought it might aid your passage. After all, that is what lighthouses do. Show the way.
Yep. That's what they do. Thanks are still obvious.
Doesn't look safe here either. Let's go.
This way.
Next.
Are you gonna tell me what like pillars do next?
Shortly.
Yum yum yum. Probably not much to loot in these areas, is there? Considering we're never going back to any of these places ever.
At last.
This Tyr Nalia?
The Palace of Awakening, formerly the Moon Palace.
Oh,
Gels' headquarters.
we must go to the Moonwell. New Switch sounds like it'll have an upscale 4K display option, but it'll not render in 4K. Yeah, no way. No way. Because it's already struggling to render 720p. Because it's not like, even though it runs games on like a lower resolution than most, you know, consoles. It's not like it runs games well, despite that. Because like Breath of the Wild or something like that, I'm pretty sure it still struggles to show those. And there's like a difference between like handheld and docked as well. I think in docked it tries to render as high a resolution as possible, and then it runs like worse than handheld with some games, I think.
Oh, who's this? And why are they here?
I believe we're done for the day, my tulip. Be a dear and leave us alone. For I think we can agree this matter is between us and us alone, correct? Crevan of Spain, Coman Maca, and the Witcher of Rivia. Ketmil. Do you like my new model? Something of Lara Doran about her, wouldn't you agree, Crevan?
Her height, perhaps. Nothing more.
I see I've touched a tender spot. So let's change the subject, shall we? Care for a drink?
Didn't come here for tea.
I must admit, you appearing here. Quite the surprise, Witcher. Incidentally, interesting choice of allies. Do you think Avalach is honest with you?
Mostly. He knows more than he's letting on.
No, but honesty's not a facet of your species.
Whoa, Gary!
Won't gain you anything.
Whoa! Well, they are evil elves, right? Evil's right there in the name.
So what
It's
brings
fine.
I've come to tell you who killed our king.
You've gone through a great deal of trouble to reach me. So I must believe you've put equal effort into preparing this lie.
You shall see the truth. You will dream it.
You've been a neuromancer. My intuition was correct. This will be interesting.
Better believe it. This way, please.
Witcher Geralt, a true man of action. Might I know where we're going?
To the world of the Enshe. Directly this time.
Let's go, before any guards show up.
Nailed it. Really put this je ne sais quoi on Booba. Love me some cubism elves. Cubists? Yes. Handle generally targets 720, and dog targets 1080, yeah. And it depends, yeah, sure. I think Breath of the Wild, boobism, that's what it's called, yeah. I think Breath of the Wild is the one I've heard in examples before that can run a bit sub 30.
I take it I needn't introduce our guest.
Greetings, Cyril. So it's true. The swallow has befriended the fox.
There's naught you can do to make us turn on one another.
Havalach blackmailed you. Do you not remember? Tried to force you to warm our king's bed. Treated your body like a side of pork.
I remember. But I also remember what you advised Eredin do with me once I was caught. And I remember what the Red Riders did at Kaer Morhen.
I didn't come here to argue. The proof you promised, where is it?
You will see it in your dream.
You have to sleep in the special bed.
The Oneiromancer. Visions that cannot be fabricated. Do you wish to show me how Eredin murdered our king? What then? Am I to incite the NL against Eredin? Call for revolution? And proclaim Avalach our new king?
Don't flatter yourself. Defy Eredin. That's all you need to do.
Very well. Have your oracle summon dreams of my king's last moments.
We shall all dream them, to make certain there are no misunderstandings.
Why not?
Sounds fun. Oh yeah, this guy. forgot for a bit what we were doing, because we did the Yennefer quest right after doing the explanation for this.
Long live the king.
That seems like pretty compelling evidence against some guy, probably
You
Eredin.
must face him on your terms, in this world, in a place of your choosing. It's your only chance. Sail to Skellige and find the Sunstone. With it, you will summon the Naglfar. Eredin will come too. Should he call for reinforcements, no NL will answer.
You have done the thing most just. A new portal to Tir na Liar will open. I shall stabilize it and you will return. Come with me.
Well, nice of this evil elf to be so kind. Eredin is a worm-tongue looking MFO. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I can't really see anything other than incredible cheekbones. That's all I see.
Just as well. Could have been bluffing. Might have just said that so we'd let him go. Damn it, we should have pressed him.
Calm down. Avalark knows him better. We'll hear him out when he returns.
Speak of the devil.
Geralt's worried. He believes we let girls go too easily.
Can never be too careful.
Agreed. Yet I do believe Gels will keep his word. Withhold support from Eredin.
Seems to me you have a plan. Care to share it with us?
Once we find the Sunstone, aided by your sorceresses and their magic, we shall draw Eredin's ship to a bay along the coast of Undvik. We will wait in ambush, lay a trap. When the King of the Hunt arrives, we will spring it and kill him.
Just like that.
Defeating Eredin will be no small feat, but we will accomplish it. Find the sorceresses of the lodge, and we'll meet at the port. Then we sail to Skellige.
Sure. They're like in hiding, right? That's like the whole what the whole Triss storyline was. I don't know if they're doing too alright. Sounds like they got a pretty lame time. I don't know. I don't know if we can just find them.
Little matter you have to resolve.
When I was last in Novigrad, I had my share of troubles.
So I heard.
A few people helped me then. Others, not so much. Now I mean to repay them both.
The skill point.
Coming with?
Seems I was right. I can just
Love to accompany you.
buy whatever skills I want now, just to try things around, because game is peppering me with levels, and I've kind of already got all the stuff I really want. Really, like all I really want is all the fire skills, really. So I'm not really picky about the rest here. I got like 2 things here I can change around, so now I can just mess around a bit. Thrill points, yes. I think Gorge and Power could be fun. That could be a way to get some better fire. Aside from that, I guess we just try different skills like the magic shield. Ooh, reflects 5% of the absorbed damage back to a target. That could be fun. Oh, that sounds actually really good. Oh, we should actually like definitely do that. Reflecting 25% of damage back with a shield. That's pretty strong. We don't really have much Quen intensity though, but we got like a lot of Sign intensity, so that's good enough. Like that's gonna be a lot of damage, isn't it? You definitely have to go with that. And I guess like this one on its own isn't good. This one works on its own. I think eventually I might replace this. Hang on, what do we have spec'd? I don't really need like Puppet. But it does have more stamina regeneration, which I like. I wanna keep trying this for a bit and see how it feels. But I do want to level this up and max it. Alright, let's save that. We'll drop a big ol' proper save as well. And we call the stream now.